One of the most important parts of managing rentals is advertising them. When a rental property is vacant, the property manager is essentially losing money on that investment. And since there's no one to pay the rent, they must pay it themselves until a tenant is found. For this reason, it's essential that property managers consistently list rental properties in many different places to make sure that their properties are not vacant for very long. And where's the best place to list these rental properties? A rental listing site. Welcome back, Loopers. My name is Sydney and I'm a content creator here at DoorLoop. If you're not sure where to start with advertising your rental properties, then you've definitely clicked on the right video. Today, I'll be outlining the best rental listing sites that you can use to advertise your properties. And the best part is that with these sites, you can do it for free. So let's get started with an overview of how rental listing websites even work. In essence, a rental listing site is a website where you can advertise your properties for prospective tenants to see. Through the same website, you can also do things like list important property details, find out about recent real estate trends, and even search through credit reports. Some of these sites require some sort of payment in order to use their services, like a subscription. However, in today's video, we'll only be going over sites that offer their services for free. That way, you don't have to worry about fitting these services into your budget and can begin putting up your rental listings right away. So now that you know how useful rental property listing sites can be, let's look into some of the best choices out there for you. In this video, we're going to be going over the top 10 free rental listing sites for landlords where you can list your rental properties online for absolutely no charge. Let's get started with Zillow. I'm sure you have all heard of Zillow. Zillow is best known for being just a good overall rental listing website. Zillow Rental Manager has been placed first because of its large collection of data and rental tools that it provides to landlords as well as future renters. One of the most important factors that Zillow has over the rest of these listing websites is its impressive database. With over 135 million homes and apartments up for rent or for sale at one time, it blows every other website out of the water. Zillow also offers things like tenant screening and rent collection to make the whole entire process as centralized as possible. You can also review and accept online rental applications straight from the website. However, users report that the rent collection feature could be tricky to navigate when it comes to including other fees like security deposits and pet fees. Also, when you're in the process of listing rental properties, Zillow makes it very easy to create informative and attractive listings. This means that your free rental listings are going to attract as many people as possible thanks to Zillow's tools and widgets. Next up is Apartments.com. They're best known for attracting high-quality potential renters. Apartments.com is one of the more powerful rental listing sites that allows landlords to get their listings up in just a few minutes. This website takes landlords through every single step that it takes to list their properties online. The landlord can add things like neighborhood tags, amenities list, and a tour schedule. Apart from that, Apartments.com also allows landlords to do things like background checks, credit screenings, and even rent collection. The reason that Apartments.com is the best rental listing site for attracting high-quality tenants is because of the mobile app. For prospective renters to apply through the mobile app, the cost is $24.99 plus tax for 10 applications and a 30-day period. This means that every application you will receive is 100% sure of their decision and has looked closely at what the property has to offer in terms of size and amenities. If you prefer a free rental listing site that is also free for applicants, however, you'll just have to continue watching. Our next option is Avail, and they're best known for tenant screening. Avail, in contrast with many rental listing sites, is not actually the site where you would list your properties. Instead, Avail uses a process called syndication to list your properties on other sites. The list of sites where Avail puts up your properties include Zillow, Trulia, Apartments.com, and many more. The one aspect that makes Avail a very powerful rental listing site is its tenant screening capabilities. With Avail, the tenant screenings go above and beyond criminal background checks. Avail tenant screenings also go into tenant eviction history and advanced criminal checks. These checks go through lists like terror list and sex offender list to make sure that the prospective tenant is not on any of them. This service is exceptional because it means that all the applications submitted are from qualified renters. Also, apart from this service, Avail offers a full rental management platform where you can do things like collect rent and manage your rental listings from one spot. Next on our list is Trulia. They're the best known for map data. Although they actually were bought by Zillow in 2014, it still exists as a standalone website. Trulia combines pricing information for homes combined with a plethora of map data with public data to provide a variety of information to prospective tenants. One of the key aspects of Trulia is that it provides crime maps for the area surrounding certain properties. This makes it easy for people viewing the listing to know the exact crime data for the area that they're interested in. And since this information is supplied by crimereports.com, the information is accurate and reliable. Another key aspect of Trulia is that it combines various key data points like schools and transit systems to provide the user with a score for each category. For example, Trulia will take the ratings of every school in the area and come up with a score for each property based on the schools around it. Our next pick is Zumper. They're the best for quickly filling vacant properties properties. Zumper offers something that's a little bit different than other sites to their users. With Zumper, landlords can quickly create listings that are attractive to tenants and will gain a lot of attention. The interesting part comes in when the tenant is interested in a property. When a prospective renter is interested in the property, they can pay a small reservation fee and take it off the market. The point of the reservation fee is to make sure that the user making the payments has carefully considered all of the property's aspects and is serious about the inquiry. Once the property is off the market, the landlord can do things like schedule a tour, draft a lease agreement, and even sign the lease agreement. This makes for a complete digital process of listing your property and renting it out. However, some of these features are only available through a tool called InstaRent. Although all other functionality of this website is free, this particular feature will cost you $99, with the first listing being free. Next up is ForRentUniversity, and if it's not obvious, this is best for student housing. Using the resources of ForRent.com, ForRentUniversity tailors search results to universities while keeping students, faculty, and staff in mind. The way this site works is that instead of searching for a city or town, the user searches for a university. Then the website presents the best picks for properties located around that university. After that, ForRentUniversity provides tons of information on how to go about doing things like signing a lease, hiring a property manager, or picking out a property. However, the site doesn't only cater to students searching for properties. There are also sections with lots of information for parents that are searching for rental homes for their children. Also, since ForRentUniversity is a sister site of ForRent.com, they have a large and plentiful database of properties to use. This means that you'll not be missing out on any properties and will be shown an impressive amount of properties under popular universities. Next, I gotta mention After55.com. Once again, if it's not obvious, they are the best for senior living and retirement communities. This is our only option specific for senior citizens on this list. After55 is an all-inclusive senior housing and care search platform designed to connect seniors, family members, and caretakers to tools that assist them in searching for housing. The unique aspect of this site is that it specializes in advertising senior citizen communities and housing that is specific for people over the age of 55. Not only does this website display properties of senior citizens, but it also displays faculties like nursing homes, assisted living, and retirement communities. This makes After55 the perfect one-stop shop for people over the age of 55 to search for places to live. Also, with the wide assortment of tools offered to users, the entire search process is easy and seamless. Users can even specify the level of senior care that is required, and properties are refined appropriately. Another listing site is CorporateHousing.com, and they're the best for short-term housing. This website is also made for specific purposes, specializing in finding short-term housing for users. This kind of service is perfect for people who just moved or people who are on an extended vacation. Some of the things that this website offers include a variety of temporary housing options. These options can range from extended stay hotels to corporate apartments to privately owned homes. And since there are typically no leases to sign, you can quickly move into the property that you have chosen. The best part is that you can specify your needs when conducting searches. For example, if you specify that you're going on vacation, corporate housing will display mostly vacation properties that are meant for vacations. Another option is Rentometer. They're the best for comparing rental properties. The advanced website provides tons of information for each rental property that the users look at. With every search, Rentometer pulls in various key metrics to make sure that you are getting a full picture of the property. One of the key aspects of Rentometer is that it provides exceptional comparison services, which means that if you're ever stuck in between a handful of properties, Rentometer provides various comparables like a price and crime statistic to help you make your choice. The downside of this website is that it's not completely free. Although you can get a 7-day free trial, there is a subscription after that. With the free version, however, you can still view the mean and median rent prices around a certain area to determine whether the rent you are charging for a property is too much or too little. And lastly, we have DoorLoop. Now, I am biased because I work at DoorLoop, but it is the best for all-in-one property listing and management. DoorLoop is an all-in-one property management software that provides a ton of functionality to its users apart from listing properties. With DoorLoop, you can quickly and automatically list your rental properties on various popular websites such as Zillow, Trulia, HotPads, and the Apartments.com network of sites. This makes it very simple to make sure your property is never empty and never losing money. Apart from listing your property, some of the features that you'll be getting with DoorLoop include a complete property accounting suite. You can automate rent collection, accept multiple payment methods, and organize all your accounts in one place. You'll have a convenient tenant portal where you can automatically collect rent payments and even communicate directly from tenants within the mobile app. You'll have a maintenance order management system, including everything from a centralized order database to the ability to edit orders in the queue with notices and attachments, assign to vendors, communicate with the tenants, and pay vendors all from within one platform. You'll have world-class support with a dedicated account manager trained to help you get the most of the software with response to any issue within minutes. And you'll have an owner portal that allows you to print checks and offer specialized reports that owners can print out. So if you're looking for a property management tool that can streamline streamline, optimize, and even automate many parts of the property management process, I highly recommend you try DoorLoop. You can get a free demo with the link down in the description. So there you have it. I hope you found a listing site that fits your needs, and if you have any other options, go ahead and leave those down in the comment section. If this video helped you out, then give it a big thumbs up, and make sure to check out this video for tips on advertising your rentals. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!